when I go to do it, do you want me to like stand up and fart into the microphone as like a greeting?
What?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Blow a 4.0, and then I blow a 4.0.
Oh, because you don't have balloons.
Oh, we don't? No, I was
Do we? Because this is when we do balloons. It's for scripts.
Yeah. So do or don't fart directly into the microphone.
Not directly.
No, my microphone, not yours. Does that make a difference?
Either way. I think my answer is still going to be the same.
$20 if I can hit you.
Oh, that was so close.
Be careful with my screens, dude.
I didn't do that.
You were supposed to catch it with your face.
Maybe you should aim more.
I tried. I gave her a good...
I know. And it went like this. My hands were even up and it went...
It was like a jet fighter. Because like it shouldn't...
I forgot you were still talking, so I was like, I'll wait until he's finished and then I'll blow up the balloon.
We'll talk about this later.
Okay. Take 2.
You done it. Couldn't get 2 in a row, but that's okay.
Stop.
I'll let it slide.
My abba-dabba-dominoes.
Fucking what just happened?
My abba-dabba-dominoes. When you blow air into a balloon, you don't feel your abs like clench? No? You don't? No?
Oh,
it doesn't like, everything clenches and then you push the air and your abs just go, no? Okay, I'm the only one?
I don't know. I don't blow up a ton of balloons. I guess I never paid attention.
Oh shit, I hit Ellie. I'm sorry.
You haven't even started and you're already abusing me.
Hey, listen up. Before we start our weekly scheduled podcast, we'd like to cover our asses. The content in this podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes alone and should not be interpreted or construed as official advice or instruction of any kind. We're blowing a 4.0, so please listen responsibly and enjoy.
Welcome back, 2.9ers, to another sequel. Just kidding, it's not a sequel. Because this isn't a part 2, right?
No, this is...
Just a one-time script.
This is a super slick custom one-off.
We're gonna deep dive into this story of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the fact that it is actually not based on the real happenings of a massacre that happened in Texas. Does that make any sense? Because when I heard about it, it fucking blew my mind. So let's get into blowing your fucking mind.
Well, a gun shows that too. It's very threatening.
Blowing your fucking mind. You know what? Stay in your little judgy cave, okay? Stay back there in your little judge spot of Judge Arena land.
Do I get a gavel at any?
I thought you were gonna fart in the microphone.
Oh, I don't have one loaded now.
Were you actually?
No, I wasn't gonna actually fart in the microphone.
I was like, I thought you were just gonna do mouth noises. Mouth sounds. ASMR. Buttocks a virgin.
Free ASMR included with every video.
Okay, so once again, for the first 9 minutes of the video, there's absolute dog shit of just us talking about shit.
Listen, this is the content, and if you don't like it, you can fuck off, I guess.
Let's get into it, motherfuckers.
Woo!
You're gonna see some genuine reactions because he sent me the script and I've only read about 6 paragraphs, and then he told me to stop. So we're gonna see what happens. Okay.
I cannot. My most anticipated part is going to be... I'm not going to spoil the actual thing.
What's in the house?
What's the list of things that they pull from Ed Gein's home after they arrest him.
Gein, buddy old boy, pal, you know.
Let's not say that now. Wait till you read the list, and then we'll make up names
itchy.
for him. That's
Dude, my heel is itching.
Listen,
I can't help it.
Talk about this stuff on the other channel.
What channel? Patreon, paywall. Just kidding.
We're doing foot stuff.
Ew. So let's get into the real Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where, you know, everyone who is a scary movie, Halloween, addictive fan knows about, which I love scary movies and I know about this and I live in Texas and I literally thought it was like a real thing. A real, like, happening here in Texas. A real murder story. Real gruesome murder stories. Quiet on set.
Sorry!
Take 27. The real Texas Chainsaw Massacre holds a spot in the minds of many people as one of the most gruesome movies they've ever seen. And it's made even more chilling due to the fact that it's based on a true story. Right? Wrong, motherfucker! Wow. I could say this word in the beginning, but now I can't. It's an amalgam, right? Nope. Fuck. Take 47.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. It's an amalgam of the crimes of 2 men. Turd number 1, Ed Gein. Turd number 2, redundancy, is Elmer Wayne Henley. Two piles of shit that smell equally bad, but in their own unique way. Unlike Louise, that's just room clearing.
Louise is the dog.
Louise is the dog, if you haven't noticed from previous episodes. Knowing that we've been led astray all these years by clever marketing schemes, let's take a more crucial look at the movie, and we can compare its story to real-life events that took place around these two personified red flags. So why was the movie so successful? The original audience in the 1970s will get a pass for thinking all of this was real because of the narrator.
Made it almost a whole sentence.
All of this was real because of the narrator in the opening scene outright lying. You little shit. This dude said the massacre is one of the most bizarre crimes in the annals of American history. The results came back, and you are definitely a motherfucking liar. That was Murray enough, right?
You gotta throw a chair or something, but yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Startling people. I came right into the camera. That was crazy. I was like, oh!
We can't shit on the narrator too much, though. The guy we really need to cancel is the director. Is it Tobe? T-O-B-E.
I would go with Toby.
Tobe Hopper. Or Tobe Hopper.
Tobe.
Tobe
beef.
Who fucking knows? He designed the whole thing to be a marketing ploy. Hello. To attract a wider audience through campfire-style horror stories. He also used the misleading narration to play into the political turmoil and general distrust of the government in the 1970s. It's good to know America is consistent, at least. We still can't trust the government.
FBI, open up!
Just kidding. In spite of the lore that immediately surrounded the movie and the consistent insinuation that it was all factual, there are pieces of real events within the movie. Thank the fucking Lord. Which is true for most legends. The concept of the film was formed around many of the horrifying crimes being committed in post-war America.
And with a belch, like a period.
Yes. We're gonna clip that right into TikTok. Hoorah! What is it when they're like,
who's they?
I don't fucking know.
What are they I don't know what they're doing.
You go this way. You go.
F people?
No. Have you ever seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Are you talking like hand signs for
yes,
spies?
That one. Yep, that one.
Quiet on set. It's black and it's dark in here. Okay.
It's like
it is
it's like the meme
here.
Whenever the guy just smiles and you just see teeth.
Yikes!
Take 47. Woo! The concept of the film was formed around many of the horrifying crimes being committed in post-war America, which were being used to drive the emerging sensationalist nationwide news cycles. Sounds familiar, right? Yep. Again with the consistency. Round of applause, people. Hopper recalls seeing reports of serial killer E.W. Henley's arrest and gruesome acts on every TV set in San Antonio. This is where he drew inspiration of the family depicted in TCM, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, just to make sure y'all know. So the movie was popular because of lies. Lies, lies, lies.
What's happening? I'm scared.
So many parallels to the present, it's oddly comforting. So what actually happened with the murders behind the massacre? So yeah, the movie is a complete work of fiction. Inspiration was drawn from real life, but overall, it's just a story. What's actually true, though, is that Ed Gein dug up women's graves and made trinkets from their body parts, and E.W. Henley lured unsuspecting young men into death traps. It's about to get real fucking upsetting, y'all, so strap the fuck in. Edward Theodore Gein. Gein? What is his name? Gein. Also known as the Butcher of Plainfield, or the Plainfield Ghoul, was an American murderer, suspected serial killer, and body snatcher. Gein's crimes committed around his hometown in Plainfield, Wisconsin, gathered whispered notoriety in 1957 after authorities discovered that he had exhumed corpses from local graveyards and fashioned keepsakes. Yikes, what the fuck? Okay, back up. And fashioned keepsakes from their bones and skin. What is he, from like fucking Goldmember? Does he open up his little thing and just like play the clip?
Put it in the skin box, please.
He also confessed to killing 2 women, tavern owner Mary Hogan in 1954 and hardware store owner Bernice Warden in 1957. There were many murders, body snatchings, and several other gruesome crimes that are all tied to our boy Ed here. But we'll talk about the one that got him caught. And the item subsequently taken from his home. I'm not ready for this. Story time! On the morning of November 16th, 1957, 58-year-old Plainfield hardware store owner Bernice Warden disappeared. The hardware store's truck was seen driving out from the rear of the building at 9:30 a.m. The store saw few customers the entire day. Some area residents believe that this was because of deer hunting season. Pew, motherfucker, pew, pew. Warden's son, Deputy Sheriff Frank Warden, because they have the same last name, entered the store around 5 p.m. to find the cash register open and bloodstains on the floor. Frank Warden told investigators that on the evening before his mother's disappearance, Geen had been in the store and was expected to have returned the next morning for a gallon of antifreeze. Wait, they sell antifreeze at a fucking... Where did she work?
A hardware.
A hardware... They don't sell antifreeze at a hardware store? I've never been like, I'm out of antifreeze in my car. Let me go to a hardware store.
I'm pretty sure Home Depot and Lowe's. Not entirely certain on.
Let me just Google this. I'm just kidding. A sales slip for the antifreeze was the last receipt written by Warden on the morning that she disappeared. That evening, Geen was arrested at the West Plainfield grocery store. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say Worcestershire. What the fuck is this word?
What?
Washara? Waushara?
Was that a person's name?
Nope, it's a county.
Oh, yeah, it's booger. Washara.
And the Washira, I covered all my bases. County Sheriff's Department searched the Geen farm. A sheriff's deputy discovered Warden's decapitated. Yum. Great. Discovered Warden's...
Oh, it gets worse. That's why I had you stop reading.
I keep reading and I'm like, go back.
Don't read ahead.
Okay. A sheriff's deputy discovered Warden's decapitated body in a shed on Geen's property, hung upside down by her legs with a crossbow at her ankles and ropes. A crossbar? I'm still stuck on hung upside down. Like a
deer rig.
The pigs. There you go.
Or like a pig, yeah.
Hung upside down by her legs with a crossbar at her ankles and ropes at her wrists. The torso was dressed out like a deer. No fucking way. Like how they string up deer? Yeah. Oh my god. She had been shot with a .22 caliber rifle and the mutilations were made after her death. Searching the house, authorities found, and here's where my reactions begin, whole human bones and fragments, a waste basket made of human skin? Oh my god, I almost threw up there.
It gets worse.
Human skin covering several chairs.
See, now I don't know what that one.
Posts.
I don't know what that one means. The human skin covering chairs. Did he upholster chairs with human leather?
I think he upholstered chairs with
or
human skin.
Or were they just like cured human skin hanging on?
No,
chairs?
I think he upholstered them.
I'm going with upholstered.
What the fuck?
Keep going.
Female skulls, some with the top sewn off. Bowls made of human skulls. Ew. A corset made from a female torso, skin from shoulders to waist. Leggings made from human leg skin. Masks made from the skin of female heads. Mary Horgan's. Hello? I just put everything together. Mary Hogan's face mask in a paper bag. Mary Hogan's skull in a box. I cannot fucking... Just reading like all of these, I'm gonna throw up. Who the fuck lives like this?
Ed Gein.
Bernice Warden's entire head in a burlap sack. Bernice Warden's heart in a plastic bag in front of Geen's potbelly stove. This sounds like a witch. You know the witches that like Disney writes about? It's literally Ed Gein.
Yeah.
A 9-valve in a shoebox. What is that?
Say
9-valve? 9-valve?
Read it
Vulve?
again. It's the plural of vulva.
I was about to say.
So a bag of vaginas, essentially.
9 vulve.
Vulvae.
9 vulvae.
Which is the plural for vulva, which I did not know until I had to write this.
Yikes. In a shoebox. A young girl's dress and the vulvas of 2 females judged, oh my god, to have been about 15 years old. No fucking way. A belt made from human nipples.
That's the one that got to me. I've been thinking about that for a week. That one got to me.
Everything just hurts.
And I'm just I'm curious, is it a belt with a bunch of nipples on it? Or is it a belt with just a bunch of nipples sewn together?
A belt made from female human nipples. So I'm assuming made from, as in like just cut the skin, made the belt. 4 noses, a pair of lips on a window shade drawstring, a lampshade made from the skin of a human face, fingernails from female fingers. Dude, this is why I don't want to be a cop, is because of all of that shit.
It was a rough little research.
God dang. Just imagine being the people on site having to take all those photos.
Right.
And, like, having to, like, show that in court and to, like, show a judge. Oh, God, no. Geen was initially found unfit to stand trial. Okay, well, there's a start. And confined to a mental health facility. Why would you confine him? Why would you put him in a mental health facility? Like, you just saw how he, like... Oh,
had a belt made of human nipples.
he's collecting vaginas.
It's not funny just the way he said.
He was found guilty of the murder of Warden, but he was found legally insane and... no fucking way. Why would you just put him insane, though? And was remanded? Is that a word? Okay. And was remanded to a psychiatric institution. Geen died at Mendota. Is it Mendota? Yeah. Wow. It said, let me look this up on Wikipedia. Okay. Geen died at Mendota Mental Health Institute from respiratory failure resulting from lung cancer. Yeah, fucking karma, bitch. On July 26, 1984, aged 77. He is buried next to his family in the Plainfield Cemetery in an unknown, unmarked grave. I think it's pretty obvious after reading all of this shit how old Ed ended up being a main source of inspiration for the gore fest like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But we need some good background for our psycho to exist in. That's exactly correct. Some friends, if you will. So here comes Elmer. No relation to the Glue folks. I almost said Elmer from fucking like Bugs Bunny. Elmer Wayne Henley. Elmer Wayne Henley Jr., born May 9th, 1956, is an American serial killer incarcerated in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, TDCJ. Henley was convicted in 1974 for his role as participant in a series of murders known as the Houston mass murders, in which a minimum of 28 teenage boys... Sidetrack, this is one of the murders I wanted to go down.
The Kroll murder. I think we should. We'll come back to this one.
Okay. Which a minimum of 28 teenage boys and young men were abducted, tortured, raped, and murdered by Dean Corll between 1970 and 1973. Henley and David Owen Brooks, Corll's other teenage accomplice, together and individually lured many of the victims to Corll's home. Henley, then 17 years old, shot Corll dead on August 8th, 1973. Elmer's crime. Elmer Glue.
I said no relation to the Glue folk. I wanted to keep their good name clean. Elmer's Glue. Sponsor
With what?
us.
Clean of horse hooves?
Brought to you by Elmer's Glue.
The long and short of the asshole's existence is that he was an errand boy for a serial killer. He would go out and retrieve victims for Corll to rape and kill, even participating himself at times. To his credit, he ended up shooting Corll and confessing to his involvement, but only after racking up an estimated 28 plus bodies of local teenagers. Henley is currently serving 6 consecutive terms of 99 years for his involvement in the Houston mass murders, which at the time was characterized as the deadliest case of serial murders in American history. He first became eligible for parole on why would he become eligible? What the fuck? He first became eligible for parole on July 8th, 1980. On this occasion, and each successive parole hearing to date, he has been denied parole. Yeah, I would fucking deny his ass too. Henley's next eligible parole date is October... No way.
Yeah.
No fucking way, bro.
We should go hang out outside the prison.
Henley's next eligible parole date is October 2025.
Halloween.
When he will be
2025.
69 years old.
Nice.
Let's hope he gets paroled to the fucking morgue.
Boom.
After reading about these two subhuman pieces of shit, I think the TCM plot really jumps out here. People being lured in, raped and tortured, having their bodies mutilated and played with. The movie is an amalgam. All of these things actually happened to real people, and it was perpetrated by other real people, not fictional characters. The world is a fucked up place and people make it worse. True. Speaking of people, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. We injected some truth into the cult classic through the use of a little bit of Google debunking. Shout out to Mini Minute Man. Good job. And spread a little awareness that monsters aren't just in movies. Sometimes they're in the closet, running the recording equipment. Until next time, I'm going to go adjust my face lamp and tighten my nipple belt. Bye.
I'm gonna fucking get you.
Help!